الحمد لله وأصلي وأسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله ما بعد. Brothers and sisters, this is one of the very important topic for the Muslims. It is not specific for some people or certain category. This is for all the Muslim Ummah, this issue. And subhanAllah, you'll find when you read the books of Aqidah, you'll find this issue is mentioned there. If, for example, the Thursday class, we are going through Aqidah Tahawiyya, inshallah, we'll come to this topic, that we have to obey the Muslim ruler. It is there. But subhanAllah, we feel very sorry when we find people don't like to hear about this topic. Why? Because they don't believe in the Muslim ruler. And this is a big problem. This kind of mentality came from the Khawarij. Brothers, please read the history. One of the main things which destroyed the Muslim Ummah, this concept, this mentality of Khawarij. And don't think that, I know the leaders that time different than our leaders today, the same concept. Yes, for sure. Our real leaders, people now, we are not like the Sahaba, for sure. Radiyallahu ta'ala anhum. Our real rulers not like Uthman ibn Affan, for sure. Radiyallahu ta'ala anhum. But it is the same concept. Yani subhanAllah, this tells you, even if your Khalifa is like Uthman ibn Affan, they killed Uthman ibn Affan. Do you think this kind of people, this kind of mentality will leave the ruler if he is like Uthman or Ali radiallahu ta'ala? No. They will do the same. They will do the same because their aim is to kill the Muslim ruler, to remove the Muslim ruler. And our job, to resist them. As we mentioned the hadith, the khutbah, tells them Jama'at Muslimin, stick to the Muslim Jama'ah. You should support your ruler, your leader. There is khair, you support. There is something evil, you try to advise in the Islamic way. And you make the dua. Why? Because the stability of your ruler, it is stability for your country. And as we mentioned, the Prophet ﷺ knows. Allah informed him that problems will happen. And also you'll find something you hate from your ruler. Is he an angel? No. He's following the Qur'an, the Sunnah perfectly? No. What should we do? We fight him? No. You don't fight him. Because if you like to follow this concept, I fight my ruler because he has a mistake, then you should fight yourself. How many mistakes do we have? How many mistakes? How many of us came to the masjid Fajr prayer today? How many of us prayed before the sunrise, Fajr? Maybe most of us were sleeping, so we should fight ourselves before fighting the ruler. Fight your wife, fight your son, who's not praying at all. So this is wrong mentality. He said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, addu ilayhim haqqahum wa sallallahu haqqakum. Do your duties toward them, and you ask Allah your right. He mentioned, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, they will take from you, they will not give you. He mentioned, there is oppression. There is oppression. Fi dhulm. Athara. What is the meaning of athara? The problem, the deviant people, the Khawarij, those who have the Khariji mentality, they say, no, the hadith, all the hadith mentioned by your sheikh, these hadith, these ayat about the good Muslim ruler who's following the Sunnah. Astaghfirullah. Okay, what about the hadith in Bukhari? سَتَجِدُونَ بَعْدِ أَثَرَةً. What is the meaning of athara? Which means unjust. He is unjust in disputing the wealth or the money. He's giving this person because his cousin. He's taken from that one because he's poor. He doesn't have wasta. He doesn't have family. What is the meaning of that? This is dhulm or not? Haram or not haram? Haram. This is haram. This is not fair. Haram, unjust. But the Prophet ﷺ did not say you fight them. So please, brothers, be careful. Now, maybe before 30 years there is some kind of control. But now it is difficult to control. People go on the internet and we don't need the keyboard, it is in your mobile. And they listen to the sheikh, listen to this sheikh, what he's saying. Subhanallah. Wallahi, very strange. You'll find someone who's not a scholar. No, this hadith is not authentic hadith. Who are you to decide it is not authentic hadith? Habibi, hadith Sahih Muslim. I remember a long discussion before maybe 16, 17 years, 2006, something. Okay, one of the brothers, he was in Kuwait, not in Kuwait, Allah yahdi, discussing this issue. Okay, and discussing one of the hadith Sahih Muslim. Hadith Sahih Muslim. No, this is not authentic hadith. Who said not authentic? Look, here Daraqutni said this is munqati'. Okay, Habibi, what is the meaning of munqati'? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I was translating the text, it was in Arabic, the Sharh of Sahih Muslim. This is da'if. Daraqutni said munqati'. Okay. Do you know who's Daraqutni? He doesn't know Daraqutni. Maybe he thinks Daraqutni is selling some chabati or some paratha there. He doesn't know who's Daraqutni. Do you know what is the meaning of munqati'? He doesn't know what's the meaning of munqati'. Just he was happy that this hadith is not authentic. Subhanallah. So, where is the problem? The problem is inside their hearts. They have a disease. In their hearts, they don't like to hear these ahadith. And also the problem, as I said, we need to read the history. You check the history. Don't go far. Go just 10, 15 years. Look at those countries who went against their rulers. Are they safe now? Are they happy now? They are struggling. They are suffering. And still they are suffering. They were not suffering just for a short period, for 1 month or 1 year. Still they are suffering. Allahu a'lam. Are you happy? How many shuyukh here in Kuwait and in other countries, they were speaking, go against your rulers and do demonstration, safe. They say silmi. Yani you go outside, just you carry the flags and you don't speak. This is okay. Who said this is okay? This is not the Islamic way. The problem now, many Muslims, they listen and they follow the media. Let's do that. Subhanallah. You know, like sometimes someone in the Facebook saying, Yalla, today, Friday, from 4 p.m. until 5 p.m., everyone should say istighfar. Then what? Okay, who are you to decide for the Muslim Ummah to say istighfar 4 p.m.? Okay, 4 p.m., the time of Kuwait, the time of America, the time of India, which time? And you find millions following that. Forward. While if they see a hadith, you'll not find maybe 10% forward or putting like for a hadith. We should come back to the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, what is the aqidah of the Salaf, the Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, the Ahlul Hadith, regarding the Muslim ruler? The Muslim ruler, the Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah don't worship the Muslim ruler, because some people think, nah, you are worshiping the Muslim ruler. And you know, I know. Some people, when they hear like this speech, look, the Wahhabi people, they worship the ruler. They say, you should obey the ruler, whatever he's saying to you. Never. None of our scholars said that. Always we are saying, as the Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّمَا الطَّاعَةُ فِي الْمَعْرُوفِ. The obedience fil ma'ruf, what is allowed, what is known in Sharia. But if it is haram, for sure, you will not find a single scholar telling you, obey your ruler in the haram things. Never. If the ruler tells you, drink khamr, you drink khamr, no, haram. None of us said that. No, I mean, none of the scholars of Al-Sunnah Jama'ah said that. But just this kind of people, they want you to run away from these scholars. And you know, some people, when they hear something like that, they cannot sit. They don't like to hear anything like that. You find them running away from the masjid. Why? You don't like to hear the Qur'an and Sunnah? Then you have a problem in your Islam. You have to check your Islam if you don't like to hear the Qur'an and Sunnah. No problem. You can ask what is the meaning of the ayah, what is the meaning of the hadith, the authenticity of the hadith. Because you're right. You ask, Sheikh, what is the meaning of this ayah? What did Tabari say about this ayah? Ibn Kathir. You ask, no problem. You seek knowledge. What is the meaning of that? What is the answer of that even to the Muslim Ummah? You ask, this you're right. No problem. But the problem is when you don't give yourself a chance to hear the haqq. Then we'll be like the Yahud. Yahud, they hide. And you know the story when they brought the Torah. The Prophet ﷺ wants to know what is written, what is the punishment of the adultery. Okay? Nasharuha Torah. They opened the Torah. Then the rabbi, he put his hand in the middle of the page. Why? He wants to hide the haqq. And the deviant Muslims now, they are following the Yahud. They hide like these ahadith. Okay, Sheikh, also you are hiding a hadith. What about the hadith? إن أعظم الجهاد كلمة حق عند سلطان جائر. The greatest jihad, saying the truth for your Muslim leader, a deviant leader. Yallah, you are hiding this hadith. We are not hiding this hadith. Alhamdulillah, you will find the scholars mentioning this hadith. But the problem, in your understanding, I mean this kind of people, in their understanding, because they don't understand the Arabic language, the hadith says, إِنَّ أَعْظَمَ الْجِهَادِ عِنْدَ. عِنْدَ. What does it mean عِنْدَ? If you are there, you are not in India speaking about a ruler in Saudi. What is the point? He doesn't hear you. He doesn't know anything about you. But the hadith says, عِنْدَ. You go to him and you tell him, this is the greatest jihad. When you go to him and you tell him about something haram, you tell him, ittaqillah, fear Allah. But you are sitting at home and you are typing in your Facebook, look what this Amir is doing, what this leader is doing. What is the point? You are not applying the hadith. You are deceiving the Muslim Ummah. This is what happened. You know, in 2011, 2012, you'll find some people here in Kuwait, they are sitting, drinking coffee and tea, enjoying their time with friends and family, and they are pushing the people there. I will not name the countries, you know. They are pushing them, go outside. And every Jum'ah, they give the Jum'ah a name. Every Jum'ah, yallah. After the Jum'ah prayer, yallah. You go outside the streets. Habibi, you are sitting here. You are giving a very strong talk. Then you go to your family eating the machboos and the biryani. And you are putting the Muslims there in a very critical situation and they are killed. Then he typed after Al-Asr, Mabruk, you are shuhada. You should be proud of your children, the shaheed, the martyrs. Why you are not going there? And you know, one of them, they mentioned about one of these shuyukh, okay? He's speaking, yalla, you go there and this is shahada, if you want to be martyr. He came to know that his son is trying to go there. He started to call his connections, please stop my son, he's going there. Why? Why? Let your son to be a shaheed. He's ready to push people, to push our children there. But for his own children, no. You should stay with me. Don't put your at risk. So all the Muslims, their blood is very cheap. And the blood of your son is valuable. So be careful, please, brothers. Be careful. Don't listen to them. And I know here also in Kuwait and other countries, you'll find people writing and they are speaking very bad about the rulers. Be careful. Look what the Emir is doing, what the Emir is saying. Look in Kuwait, there is riverbank. Look in Kuwait, this. And they are trying to create animosity. Because this is the first stage. They want to make you to hate your ruler. So instead you make a dua for him, you make a dua against him. And you curse them. If you reach to this level, okay, maybe this is the first level, then you are the worst. الذين تلعنونهم ويلعنونكم. You curse them and they curse you about the leaders and their people. So go and read what the scholars mention from the time Imam Ahmad and before and after Ibn Baz, Ibn al-Qayyim, Al-Tahawi, Ibn Abi al-Izz, Al-Hanafi, who explained Al-Tahawiyya. You will find all of them agreed upon what? Listening to the Muslim ruler. Even if they have mistakes. Even if they have mistakes. وَإِن جَارُوا. Even when they are oppressors, you listen and obey. Of course, it doesn't mean you listen and obey in the haram thing and the other things. So this is very important. So now, yeah, maybe you can hear what is happening in Kuwait, and you will find, subhanAllah, some people, they are trying to speak against the Amir decision because he stopped the parliament. He's the Amir. Okay, why he's the Amir? Why is the Amir? To take the decision. No, this is not his right. This is mentioned in the law. Subhanallah. So they like to mention what is written in the law, the Dastur, and they don't want to mention what is mentioned in the Qur'an and Sunnah. Subhanallah. And unfortunately, sometimes you'll find something weird. Graduate from Sharia, giving khutbah, but he's quoting from the law, the Dastur, not from the Qur'an and Sunnah. So, brothers and sisters, be careful regarding this as a sensitive issue. Don't listen to anyone. Listen to the great scholars like Sheikh Ibn Baz, Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen, Sheikh Al-Albani, Sheikh Fawzan, Sheikh Sa'di, Ibn Taymiyyah, Sheikh Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, Imam Ibn Qayyim, Imam Ahmad, rahmatullah al-Jami', the Quran, the authentic Sunnah, to be safe. But when you listen to these deviant people, they will take you astray. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect the Muslims everywhere. Jazakumullah khair.